morning. We are leaving the wall here at Lock 8. It was a great place to tie up. We had made it up to Lock 9 and that was too turbulent, so we came back here. Just a word of warning, some of the cleats on this wall are ready to pull out, but they have huge bollars for tying up barges. So, and there's even a power panel here. I didn't use it, but I'm not sure what that's all about. So we had a great night tied to the wall. We had dinner on Dreamer with Scott and Chris, and it was awesome just to all be together again and share a meal and have some laughs. But it's about 8 o'clock and we are heading out. First stop is Lock 9, and not really sure we have a destination today. We're just gonna kind of go as far as we can till everyone gets tired or we find a good spot to tie up. So here we go. We're in Lock 8. It's a bit of a mess at the entry there. The swirl from the dam throws you all off trying to come in the lock. And then this time of year, as soon as the gates open, it was just full of debris and logs. So you got to dodge the logs and you have to dodge the current. But we're in, we're on the wall, and they're bringing us up. How's your slimy line today?
Yeah, it's tough. I should have grabbed the gloves. Been doing our rope on the cables. I should have been prepared to know it might not. There's no cables here, so but it's rebuilt.
We are in lock 11, and the lead boat in this lock was the last boat last time that came out of here kind of like a jerk and waked everybody with crew on deck. So Kathy was on deck, Chris was on deck on Dreamer, and he sped out and shook everybody's boat. And now, if you look, there he sits right up in front of us. Gained him nothing. So if you own the Gene machine, or you captain somebody to move the Gene machine, that captain's an asshole. Holly, are you enjoying lock 11? See, you're chained to the table there. That's because you'll walk outside. You don't like the locks? Dreamer, I didn't copy any of that. The train was going by. Are we going around this barge? Or?
I think we're going to put one of the locks behind him and overtake the master lock.
Copy that. We are in lock 12, and we are jammed in here like sardines. There's 4 pleasure boats and 1 barge, and it's a tiny lock, and it's a little sketchy. What do you think, Captain? What do you think of this nonsense?
A little bit much.
It's a little crazy with how many boats are in here right now, but it actually went pretty smooth, so.
What's your thought of the day?
My thought of the day is rivers are boring.
It's because we're chillaxing.
It's a very relaxing cruise today. That's my thought of the day.
There you go. Holly agrees. Just chilling. No logs, no sticks. Nice.
We're in lock 13. Doors are already closed, just the 2 of us, Dreamer and ourselves. Looks like kind of a shorter lift. And somehow when we pulled in, the lock tender said, "Hi, Ali." Someone must have told him who Ali was. He seems to be kind of famous here in the locks.
enough room to get to a 5, or do I need to go ahead?
I think we're okay. We're gonna be a little bit close. Just let this one. I think we're gonna be okay. We have made it to lock 15 for the day, and the last few locks have just been a real short lift, like maybe 15 feet or so. So lock 15, I think we're going to try and make it to lock 17, maybe make it all the way through 17, but lock 13, lock 14, and lock 15 today have only been about, it's like maybe even just a 10-foot lift. So 4 of us packing in here now, and about to go up about 8 feet. It says right on the side, 8 feet. They're gonna have room behind you. I'd rather be behind you than slap on the side.
Yeah, I think so.
We're gonna go try start with.
Pretty good.
Well, we are in lock 16 now. This one looks like about a 30-footer, 33-footer. How's that line? Nice and greasy for you?
This one's really especially greasy. Yes.
we were leaving lock 16, and it seemed like a nice Amish family was down in the park for the day. It's kind of cool. They all waved, and their carriages and the horses were there. And the lock tender told us that this stretch, I believe he said, from lock 16 all the way to Oneida Lake is 10 miles per hour. 10 miles per hour, 10 knots per hour. So we're looking for a sign to verify that, but that's also going to change our route planning a little bit for tomorrow. We have been averaging about 8 knots, but in some of the stretches we bumped it up either to catch a lock or to make up a little time. So we're going to verify that, and that was good info to have. So we're headed to lock 17, and it looks like we're going to try and tie up somewhere right after lock 17.
Well, I'm on the bow. I have to say that we're not nervous, gun shy. We just got out of lock 16. But there's a big tree in the middle of the channel. A little bit over there. It's right off of the boat. That's over good. And driving will be nice. Not much in the shop again. Oh yeah, you can see the end of it, so I think we're good. But thanks. See Andromeda en route. I don't think we were taking videos when we were en route. We have to put those pillows up there for we have to put the pillows up there for the glare that comes off the isinglass. We've got our bumpers all just sitting on the side because we're dropping them at every lock. They're only a few miles apart. So yeah, my workspace is a hot mess right now. Next one's going to be port, so I moved them all. Oh, you're good. There's the captain. And there's that tree. That'll be a fun mess when that comes down. Yeah. Life en route. When you guys see the big ball that I have to take off every time. I have to just like whip it in the corner. Lines are all staged and ready for whatever we need. That's it. A minute ago we saw 4 feet of water in here, and there's tons of debris. Not necessarily in the water, but just huge trees down. I'm thinking we just passed a real shallow spot. This is just more of a natural tree line. I'm thinking this is part of the hand dug part. It just
We are sitting at lock 17. We have been sitting here probably for a half hour, 40 minutes or so. No big deal. It's a beautiful day, but it's hot. There's not much of a breeze. And they are lowering it down. There must have been someone in front of us. We're not seeing them on the AIS, or not sure why it was full, but it's like 6 million gallons. Kathy looked it up. It's like 6 million gallons of water. We can see it coming out. It's bubbling. In the big lift, you have to go like through a guillotine. The gate goes up, and you have to go.
This is up westbound. We are.
Well, that explains it. There is a boat in front of us, so they must have put someone through, and then 4 pleasure craft came right behind him. They had to lower it back down. It's 41 feet. They call it the big lift. It must be really, obviously it's a really tall lock. So we've been sitting here waiting, and looks like they've just about got the chamber empty, and here we go in the big lift. Well, it's been well over an hour outside the big lift, lock 17. We tied to the wall. They had a pump problem. It sounds like they have the pump problem fixed and the gate's open. We were able to let the dogs off and go to the bathroom, so here we go. I'm ready. Lock 17, fourth boat in. Am I rafting to the second boat in?
May, that's your choice, Ken. Yes. I think there's enough room for you behind the sea ray.
This is, I know it's a, park system operation, but this is total bullshit. There is no way a barge or somebody from the Park Service can't push that out. 4 pleasure boaters almost got it out with their boat hooks, so it's just a little unsafe. After what we went through, of course, we don't want to see that, but a little disappointed in this lock 17 and this last little stretch of the Erie Canal. not something I'd like to do again. And the horse shit, huh? Chamber of Doom. Can you want to explain to everyone why you chose to wear a white shirt?
It's still white, but
What do we do? Something wedged in our prop. So I grab all the ropes in here. Doesn't matter.
except for that miserable lock experience on 17, at least we got to see this. Which ironically, there's not many trees, so where did all those trees and branches come from? This is all rocks. Look how cute these little houses are. Beautiful church up there. Okay. Oh, look at these little houses. They're so cute. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, let's get through this bridge real quick. This is cute. Some old foundations though, huh? Okay, so here's Bob to talk about Lock 17.
Lock 17 is a piece of shit. I've never seen that many logs are floated through, and I'm not sure why they even let people use it. It seems like a terrible safety hazard. Everybody did their best to move the logs around and get us in there. And as we were on the wall and I was trying to walk it to the wall or hold it steady, something lodged in the starboard propeller, and you could hear it, and the boat shook violently, and we both almost lost it. We thought, oh my God, again, here we go. When we finally got through it all and got to pull off the wall, I lost the starboard engine. I tried to go really lightly in gear or whatever to blow it out, and we lost the starboard engine, so we had our bow thruster and we had the port engine, and we came out of the lock sideways. About 3/4 of the way out of the lock, I was able to restart the starboard engine, forward, reverse, all at idle speed, low idle speed, and it seems to have cleared out. So the next stretch of this canal right after 17 is all idle speed, so we don't know if we've got something bent or what to expect, but so far seems to be okay now. Maybe a little vibration, but it's hard to tell because it's turbulent and I'm at idle speed, so that's what we know. Falls, New York, safely tied to the Rotary Park wall, Little Falls Municipal Marina. Everything in town was closed. It's a Monday night, so we found a little food truck right here next to the marina.
It was awesome.
It was awesome, really good food. So the Erie Canal really didn't do it for me today. It was so beautiful and kind of so fun, especially being back with Dreamer. Made it through 16 locks and thought, boy, this is kind of neat. I mean, there's a lot of stuff in the river. It's that time of year. When we got to lock 17, sort of iconic, it's the big lift. And that lock was packed with garbage, tires, logs, and they
glass bottles.
Glass bottles. They weren't doing anything. They just left it there and expected you to just deal with it. No advice from the lock tender, no alternative plan. So the 4 boats decided the first one would raft off, so there was room for at least 3 boats plus all the garbage in the back. And we got something tangled in our prop. So much so that it shut the starboard engine down. And talk about just feeling defeated and wanting to give up.
It was bad.
I just wanted to climb off the boat and call her, because I thought, here we go again. The engine shut down. We got out of the lock. I was able to start the starboard engine back up, and it seemed to run okay. We were in a idle only zone, so we were idling at 600 RPMs. And it seemed to be fine. Everything seemed to work correctly. When we docked, we came in sideways to this wall. So we'll find out tomorrow. I'm hoping once we get up to speed tomorrow, there's no vibration. We weren't making any drastic movements in the lock. We were just normally adjusting to stay on the wall. So hopefully, since we were so light on the throttle, or no throttle, but so light on the transmissions, as soon as we felt it, we backed it out. It might have just been something that was sort of stuck there and blew out.
But there was so much stuff.
So when we got out of the lock, started the engines, everything seemed to be working. There was nothing we could do in the lock. There was just so much stuff in there. I mean, it was incredible, the things we saw in there. So
it was horrible.
I'm not sure what the canal system does about that, or if you're just on your own. Or,
I don't think they do anything about it. It just sits there.
Or if you're the first ones down the river in the spring, that's what you get to deal with. But we're not that far ahead of the pack. There's, 6, 8, 10 loopers around us, and there's 20 or 30 loopers coming up behind us. So it is almost Memorial Day, so it's not uncommon for tons of boats to be in the Erie Canal. Just shocked at the amount of garbage. But anyway, we're with some good friends. We're in a good spot. We had a great dinner and some laughs with our friends. So that's what's really most important. And there's good days and bad days on the loop. And today was just a little more than we could handle.
A little sketchy.
It just put us back in a place we didn't want to go. So we're hoping tomorrow there's no damage. And for the night anyway, we're tied up safe. And tomorrow's a new day.
Tomorrow's a new day.